I'm back here with another video. Right now, as you can see, I have a paintbrush. And I also have a Ford Raptor body. In green. So, basically what I'm going to do is, like the roll cage parts on this, those are going to be, this is Creatix Pearlized Green. The actual color is Pearl Lime. It's a really pretty color. And I also have this. Basically what this is basically a spray-on tint for polycarbonates. And that just means that it's able to flex. And all the insides of this will look tinted. That's when I'm done with painting the green on anyway. I'm just painting the green on with a brush so I don't have to go in and mask everything off. It's airbrush paint, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll use it as hand brush paint. So, after I get this roll cage done, I'll be back. Oh, and by the way, before I do that, it's okay to paint over the green with this because the green is already on the bottom layer. So while the green is on the bottom layer, you will still see the other colors on top of it. That doesn't make any sense at all. I'll just have to show you. Alright, be right back. Yeah, this isn't turning out real great with this paintbrush, so I'm going to have to grab another paintbrush and do this. Most of you guys know I'm a pretty big fan of Halo, and I found a little Halo dude that's like almost an identical color. Oh yeah, I got another brush now, so it doesn't look so terrible. Because that other brush is just a cheap brush that you buy with a model kit. Like when you buy the basic paints, it's what it'll come with. That's just what I found. So, much smoother brush should come out with a much smoother finish, right? Yeah, we'll see. Ignore the mess in the corner over there. Still not working great, but I think it'll end up kind of looking cool and almost spooky-ish. Yeah, it's not really the look I'm going for, but it'll kind of have like almost a marble green look if I keep doing it this way. And I'm okay with that. And I lost like the little side number plates that go right here, because I've had this body for a long time. And yeah. This actually was for my little race truck, and we ended up not going out and racing ever because we just didn't want to buy a transponder. My dad has one too. He's just got a Traxxas Slash, except his is like fully built. His is a bad little truck though. I think he's got like over $500 into it. Sorry about that. My phone just decided to turn the flash off. But yeah, he's got over $500 into his easy. I have maybe $300 into mine. And honestly, they're just fun little trucks to beat on. And yes, random reviews. You are the one making me do this video. And it's not even intentional. I saw your Lambo video. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make me a RC video because why not? A little story while I paint. Because this video is pretty boring already. Might as well make it more boring. But this is... I got into RCing from watching RC Sparks, which is how a lot of people are getting into RCs these days. And RC Sparks, he's a really nice guy. And I always wanted to get into RC crawling. So, my dad used to work for a big tire store when we lived in California. And we went to a convention down in Anaheim. So, they were having like giveaway prizes. And one of our friends, he was also co-owner of the store down there. He won an HPI Crawler King in one of the raffles. And my dad knew I'd been wanting a RC rock crawler for a really long time, so he told him. And the guy just decided to give it to me. He was like, wow, thanks. So, a few years later, we moved back to Kentucky. I still got the Crawler King. I'm still working on it, making it awesome. I still got it, by the way. It's just, we lost some parts in the move because I had it torn down. So, I need to order some new parts for it. And also find some people out here to go crawling with, because there's not really a whole lot of people out here that do it. Around here, it's just mainly stadium trucks like this. Yes, I know my paint looks like crap, but basically, I had started a YouTube channel a long time ago for RC stuff, which I never did anything with. Literally no uploads. I don't even remember the name of the channel. But when I turned 13, actually I was 14, I think. I don't know. I wasn't young enough, or I wasn't old enough to have a normal job, but I was old enough to have a family, or work in a family business. So, my dad decided to start a sod company. So, I went to work. I went to go lade sod with my dad. And eventually made enough money to buy myself another RC truck. And the second RC truck I bought was a Viterra Twin Hammers. Yeah, that's what it was. I absolutely loved that truck. I saw it on one of RC Sparks videos. I was like, you know what? I have to have one. This is an awesome truck. So, I have it for a few days, and it's got two gears. It's got a high and a low gear. So, I go to put it in high gear, and immediately the servo breaks. Yeah. Their, two-speed transmission idea wasn't the greatest idea. It had like a little tiny servo in it. And it says you can shift on the go with that thing. So I was shifting on the go and naturally it broke because my luck. So I never really fixed that. I ended up just selling it. I told the guy that it was broken. I kept the controller because I really liked the controller. Actually, I use the controller for the truck that I'm working on right now, which it's also broken. Because we went out to our sod field where they grew the sod, and we had some giant PVC pipes laying on the ground. So, me just being silly hot dogging it out there, and I kind of wrecked into one of the PVC pipes and broke the control arm. So, I ordered a new control arm, and my spindle was stripped. So, I had to order a whole new spindle kit. It didn't strip from the crash. It stripped from me being an idiot and using a drill and everything because I was 14. Basically, I got this truck for graduating in 8th grade. And I made like all $400, $500 or whatever it was to buy the Twin Hammers. And basically, me and my dad, my whole family really, we lived on a corner, and there was like an eye care center next to us that had a parking lot, so we went out and raced our trucks in the parking lot. And I had this big hill coming in from another parking lot, and it had a curb that had an incline on it, so we would jump our trucks off that curb, and we broke so many parts on that. That's eventually why my dad just went and bought all aluminum stuff for his truck so he could stop breaking it. And ever since then, we haven't really messed with the trucks a whole lot. Mainly just because my dad was always into drag cars. We gave up drag racing a little bit to get into this kind of racing, and that never happened, so we ended up getting back into drag racing. As you can tell, we're building the car that we have now. And some of my very first videos on here, you'll see we had a 69 Dodge Cornet Super Bee, we ended up selling that because we were just going through a rough time. And where did my paint go? Oh. Anyway, I'll just keep telling the story. Look at this guy, he's awesome. Anyway, we just fell under some hard times, so we had to sell it. And we had our Nova that we have now for probably, Jesus, 14, 15 years now. It's literally just sitting there as our first drag car ever. So we decided to make it into what we always wanted to make it into. And that's pretty much the end of it. I mean, we still have our trucks, but stupid me decided to leave a charge on some of our old light posts, so they decided to go poof inside my room, which wasn't good. Yeah, I need to order some new ones. But, I've still got my charger and everything for them. I've got everything for them. I need to order the stuff to completely fix this one. I'm just doing this because I saw a random reviews video earlier and I decided I want to make one too. Not trying to copy him or anything, it's just I thought his video was cool. And I always wanted to do RC videos in the past, so I decided to make one. And as you can see, this buddy is actually Plastidip. Plastidip makes a really good paint if you're going to do an RC show, because it's still super shiny on the outside and it's dull on the inside, because the glossiness of the plastic, it makes it to where it's glossy on the outside. And it's super flexible because it's literally rubber. And as you can, this is just where I screwed up. That looks like a dog. Anyway, I just took some touch-up paint there and there. Just add some spots that got air into them while I was painting. So yeah, I'm going to cut the video off for a second so I can try to find this paint. I just realized everything is this color. Even this is the right color. Alright, anyway, I'm going to cut this video off right now so I can find this paint and charge my phone a bit. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.